Okay, here's the conclusion of all this rocker geometry work I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. With these 65 heads with the shovel head intake valves and blast caps, the stock original equipment rocker arms, and stock push rods seem to be doing the trick. This is the front intake valve here. Right now we're in mid lift, and you can see we're pretty close to 90 degrees. It's hard to do here by myself, but if you look at the angle, it's slightly off. There's a little bit of gear airing right in here. So we got about a 5-degree air on this one, and this one here was about the same way. But the two back ones back here, they were pretty even at mid lift. So over here on this side, we were on the mid lift on the intake, which is this one. You can see where the the valve comes straight across there. It's even with the rocker shaft pivot point, which is exactly where it should be. And when we're on the exhaust back here, we were a little bit low because we can't get long enough valve without custom making it. I'm going to turn over this exhaust valve here. And we'll put this one over here where it's at midpoint. See the number we got right now. 280. And when you put that one in there, get it where you can see it. Dark over here. Anyway, you can see how it's just below center of the arm there. And we're coming off pretty straight, so it's pretty close. So we have last caps on all the valves right now. So let's look at how this goes through here. Here where I'm at. Try not to jiggle this too bad. Okay, this is the front exhaust. You see how it swipes around there pretty nicely. Go back again the other way. Let me get closer this time. Get that where you can really see in there. You can see where it sweeps pretty nice on that one. And the intake valve. I just lost my socket here. Okay, this is our intake. That one, we can see that one. Okay, here it goes. So that sweeps across that surface pretty nicely. This one's just about spot on. You can see it just goes right across that face of that tip without any problem at all, no scrubbing. So this is our back cylinder. Same setup on the valves. Let's see this, there it goes. Get where I can work it here. See how it goes right across there. Get a little closer. Goes pretty evenly. And the exhaust valve. Let's get this one here. And it's just a little hard to see this one. There it goes. And this one. Back again. So it's sweeping pretty nicely. Like I said, this is with the shovel intake valves and with latch caps, which gives us about 70 thousandths more valve lift on both of these. Be nice to get the exhaust longer, but without custom making stuff, you can't do that. Turn this around. Okay, that's gonna be a little hard to see this one, but see if I can stroke this. Let's see, here's these valves are going right now. It's hard to do that. Let me see, I gotta switch to a ratchet over here. Okay, now I can rotate it. Okay. Go back a little bit so you can see them both. Okay, let's get right on center. You can look at both of them at once. So we're going relatively evenly on the deal there. We'll go back the other way and see if we can just get one at a time here. See how it's downward angle. And there's our upward angle. Back down again. Pretty even, which is nice. Okay, the intake valve. Now this is the worst one, it's the front cylinder, that's why it's the most extreme. Okay, let's do this one again. See how it goes up. You can see the angle right there. 90 degrees and down. So it's a little bit, this valve rocker could be a hair longer to make it better. These back two are doing about the same thing. Let's get that angle again. Okay, it goes over center. It drops back down under center. Pull back a little bit, and we'll do the other valve. Somewhere now. I think I went the wrong direction. There it goes. See, that one's all the way up. Pretty high angle. Comes down a little below the angle. It's hard to see in the light here, but do that one again. It's really hard to see the angle of the push rod actually is in there. There's a good angle of it. There it goes up. And there she goes down. So anyway, this is our best looking setup so far. And like I said, we're using the original equipment rocker arms on here. These are genuine Harley arms, the ones that work. The aftermarket arms are definitely not what these are. So we'll have to make these work. We'll have to use these as samples and make the aftermarket ones, copy them. So anyway, that's what we found out so far in all this darn work of making all this work. So all we got to do, go do it.